Call me out, pull me in, give me something to hate. Cut the loss, play to win, but you're stuck in my brain. Take a breath, miss a step, play this like it's a game we never could end ever. You've been trying to keep me in your bed. I can tell from all the marks that you've been leaving on my neck. It was never anything you said. It was all premeditated from the moment that we met. Don't start falling, I'm sorry if I'm not here in the morning. Give me all of you just for a piece of me. So darling, don't get too close. There's nothing here to see. If we end up going down this road, you'll end up underneath my feet eventually. No, you don't wanna love me right now, 'cause baby, I don't even like me, so how am I supposed to let myself be everything you need? So sweet, then leave. I don't wanna put you through me. Everybody thinks my heart's gone black, but honestly I'm just afraid that I can't love somebody back. 'Cause the devil's in the details, telling us how we feel. But what if I just wanna give it up? I'm kinda unpredictable, swear to God I'll only make you miserable, and I could never be enough. So darling, don't get too close. There's nothing here to see. If we end up going down this road, you'll end up underneath my feet eventually. No, you don't wanna love me right now, 'cause baby, I don't even like me, so how am I supposed to let myself be everything you need? So sweet, then leave. I don't wanna put you through me. I don't wanna put you through me.
Prowls.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome.
Hey,
Hello.
We're back for episode 3 of Ghosts of Blue Lake with the squad. What happened last time, squad? Well, we had a clam jam going on as you guys returned, and you guys went to the clam and jam and saw a little show that seemed to fall apart in the middle of it as the rowdy, annoying guards members from the station started to interrupt the show, and one of them seemed to get a little bit too out of hand, and so thus was arrested by the deputy sheriff, Eli. Seeing that there needed to be a support happening, our very own Dexter Lickspittle, he stepped in and helped perform and played a great show with the band, and really impressed the people out there who all got to dancing. But after the revelry, you guys walked by the police station and saw that it had been broken into, and Eli had been eviscerated on the floor with cuts and wounds that seemed to go deep, with his sort of guts spilling out and acid burns and everything like that. And after quickly getting him help, you also saw that there was not only Eli in this station, but a strange creature, a wolf that seemed to walk on 2 legs with large claws, and from its body seemed to sort of drip this acid-like pus as it ran away and sort of jumped through the window and off into the night. You all, tried not to get too close or anything like that, fearing for the acid and everything, and quickly got Eli some help from Henry Winkle and to the community center to try to staunch the wounds and do what you could. But obviously there's not really a great hospital here or anything, and you quickly realized that he needed to go back to the mainland. So Micah made sure that someone was called from the mainland to get a boat out here as quick as possible, and it became quite a night.
It certainly did.
You all sort of quietly meet back up at the sort of sheriff's station, getting ready to possibly go back to bed or maybe look around a little bit more or something. And as you sort of look around, it was the summer here, but it has gotten much colder in the night.
So, do we want to talk about all that stuff that just happened, or?
Yeah. I never expected when coming out to Port Percy that there was gonna be so many crazy animal attacks. It's like my camp was tore up, sheriff's deputies tore up,
He
giant
was
beasts
pretty
are running
torn
around
up.
the night.
Little more than an animal, I think. But
I ain't seen nothing like that before.
Oh,
Any of y'all seen anything like that before?
no, I was going to ask if that was normal.
I don't think there's anything normal about what we just experienced. I think
I ain't.
we should consider that something strange might be going on here.
Are you sure?
Strangest word for it.
Are you certain that it was a speaking wolf and not like a normal one?
You were drinking. I mean, I suppose the alcohol can play tricks on your
I
mind.
heard it loud and clear. I know what I saw and heard.
Yeah. That sort of thing is kind of hard to mistake. I think it was talking in a real weird voice, and it was all raspy and stuff. But
I even think that it might have purposefully let someone out of jail.
oh yeah, that's right. We went in and investigated the jail cells, and one of them was broken into from the outside. Like all the bars were bent in the window. It was weird.
Jeez.
Well, I say it could have broken someone out, or it could have broken itself out.
You don't think?
I don't know enough.
We found a ID tag for
Edward Olson?
You did also
Was it?
find
Correct.
Edward Olson's ID tag.
When you say ID tag, is it like a lab ID tag, or is like just his ID for
His
something?
military ID for the station. It's how, Amun would know how you get clearance to get on and off the base.
I don't suppose he'll be on time for work tomorrow. Seeing as how it's in my hand.
Oh, yes. You
Did
think
we
this Edvar
confront
had something to
him?
do with what happened here?
No one's going to believe us. Not off the bat, anyway.
I'm not sure I
Can't
believe
help
my
to-
own eyes.
Can't help to, it can't hurt to theorize, I suppose. I mean, what other explanation is there?
What, you just want to sally on up to the sheriff and be like, oh, I think one of the guards from the station turned into a bipedal wolf and tore apart your young Eli.
Oh yeah, the sheriff. Ain't nobody seen him around. I mean, I guess he was he did stop by the Jam and Clam, but where did he go after that? I thought he said he was gonna go back to the station. Maybe he's the werewolf.
Well, he was there when we left, and I doubt that works out with the timeline and all.
I don't know really what we saw. Maybe we should track it down or investigate for tracks.
Now, how do you suppose we'd be tracking that down?
Well, I suggest we return to the scene of the crime.
Leaped out the window, and all I heard after that was howling.
Yeah, it sounded like
He
there
was
was.
gone like that.
Sounded like there might have been more of them. Or maybe he's got some wolf friends.
You suppose it's wise to follow mysterious wolf tracks into the forest in the middle of the night?
Well, I wouldn't
No, I
recommend
suppose
it.
not.
What I can say is, none of us should be moving alone from now on.
I
Who
agree.
knows what could be
Well,
happening?
that's a good idea. Strengthen numbers.
I suppose it's a good idea that
I've
we're all
still
staying at the
got
inn.
that is helpful. I still have what's his name's taxi cab. I could give everyone a ride back to the inn if you'd like.
I couldn't just leave my motorbike here, but you could probably fit everybody else in there. But we do have to return it, right?
Yeah, I also did leave my old granny bike back at the clam, so I could drop you guys off and head back to the clam and grab my own bike and head back to the inn.
Well, then one of us should go with you. That negates the whole sticking together plan.
I do have my motorbike. I could go along with you, Gert. And we could ride back together. Oh, that would be so
Buddy
cute of
system is
us.
very important.
We got our little bikes
That does
together. How
sound
sweet.
like a great plan.
All right.
How is it you
Yeah.
said we'll ride our steeds into battle?
Yes, we shall ride to glory.
Yes, that's the plan then.
As you all
Yes,
talk
good
about
plan,
riding into
everyone.
glory, you all head off into the night.
Yes.
Does anyone want to do anything specifically besides go back to bed or?
No. I want to go to the inn and rest my weary eyes. The Coast Guard is
you-
coming tomorrow. Pick up the injured deputy.
Alright.
Everything will be a-okay.
Famous last words.
Yes.
Sophie and Gert are gonna go take the taxi back to the Jam and Clam, return it,
Mhm.
and then they're gonna ride their bikes back to the inn.
You all get back to the inn, and some of the rooms are quieter than others, as you see that some of the campground people have made it into a couple of the cannery worker rooms, and they're kind of having a little bit of an after party there and everything. But you all slowly head into your rooms, and with either the sounds of shitty static or the sounds of shrieking women in the other room, you try to find yourself some sort of sleep at the end of the night. And who wakes up first?
Gert rises at the crack of dawn because cannery shift starts at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie's also up, washing or getting rid of, or hello, getting the laundry ready for today, making sure everybody's got their pillow mints.
Perfect. Gert, you are also followed by the rest of the cannery people, who most are very hungover.
Excellent. Good morning, fellow comrades.
Hey, you new girl.
Yep, just arrived in town yesterday.
New girl get head station. Chop fish head.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad to me.
It
I am
smells
pretty skilled with a
terrible.
blade. Oh. Luckily, my nose is a little stuffed up.
Don't worry. Life shall beat it out of you eventually. As you all head on into the cannery where you start your day working, it smells like fish guts, and it's not necessarily a pleasant work environment or anything, but you sort of make do with it, and they take you over to this giant machine. And Gert, literally your job is just to take fish, cut their heads off, and throw them in a bin that someone eventually takes away.
Excellent. She's gonna do her best, chopping heads off fish, all the while sort of drifting in and out of thoughts. Usually she'd be daydreaming of grand adventures and the like, but last night she saw real human guts, and these fish guts are a little bit too familiar now.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
It
Oh,
doesn't
no.
take very long before you get distracted, Gert, like you usually do. And after a moment, you feel a little of a slice as you just nick your finger this time, cutting through your, like cut-proof glove.
Jeez,
You should
I
pay
gotta
better
be
attention.
more careful. Yeah, probably should.
Yo, what up, Taco? Yo, good to see you. Sophie, as you continue to put the, stuff out and everything like that, are you greeted by anybody else who gets up to go to work?
Yes. A guy strolls out, stretching his arms, leaning way back with his hands on his hips as he gazes into the sunshine, or whatever the weather is. With a smile, he says good morning to anyone nearby.
Good morning.
As he pulls an apple out from behind his back, takes a big bite, begins to stroll towards the campground.
Wait for
Pretty
me,
long
buddy
walk.
system, remember?
Yeah, I was about to say, Sophie's just like, kind of like, huh? Like watching them walk off. Yeah,
Guys used to
y'all,
long
Pretty
walks.
long walk.
y'all two be safe.
You know, Guy, we probably could have borrowed somebody's bike or called a taxi. We didn't have to walk the whole way.
Guy's got his hiking boots on, and he's like, this is nothing. Just a warm-up.
My feet are gonna get so tired, though. You could always carry me.
I mean, you have double, if not triple, the way to go that he does.
This is true.
I'll get a wagon. I can pull you along.
Like a wheelbarrow. It's just, you just have a mood like sitting in the front.
That's terrible.
Stop,
Be
that's
prepared,
so
that's
funny.
my motto.
Oh my god.
Truly, though, next time we should actually get a mode of transportation.
Well, I'll save up some of my hard-earned camp counselor funds and procure some.
Well, maybe we could split the cost of renting a bike.
As well.
Sophie, they do rent
they
them at the
have-
Bluefin Inn.
Oh.
And being first
Are
thing
they
in the
just
morning,
bicycles?
there are a couple bicycles there. They're like road cruisers.
Oh, okay.
So, no gears or
Oh.
anything like that.
Right, fixies. Great.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
I was about to say it is better than nothing.
How much do
It's
they
better
rent
than
them out
nothing.
for?
Or is it?
$5 a day.
Oof. I'm just a poor little camp counselor.
It's something
By
they
golly.
stick on the tourists. But there's only 2 workers here at the Bluefin Inn.
And they are susceptible to haggling.
You know, I'm sure. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, it's not like I don't know where you guys live, right?
Yes, I suppose we can't go very far.
And Mr. Josephson, I mean, he ain't here right now, so just
Ring,
bring him
ring.
back untouched.
Ring,
And
ring.
I mean,
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Oh.
Sophie's gonna pick up the phone. Well, howdy.
Yes, hello, Sophie. This is Joseph. I was noticing on the cameras that the door to the back garbage area was left open last night, and please do not let that happen again. The raccoons, you know.
Oh, that's unsettling. And yeah, I'll go take care of that right away, sir. I'm so sorry about that. I'll be more careful next time.
Yes, yes. It also looks like the door could use some oil or something like that. The hinges seem a little loud.
Oh. Yeah, I can take care of that too. No problem.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. She'll hang up the phone. She'll be like, well, I might get in a little bit of trouble. You never know who is watching you at every moment of the day. Anyways, I better go check on that back door. Dexter, you can take care of this, right?
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose, Dexter, if one were to just accidentally leave a key out, you could have a. You could just have.
Alright, one less
Yeah.
bike to pay
Just,
attention to.
you know, turn a blind eye.
I mean, y'all can fit on one bike, right? You just have Guy take you everywhere. It's fine. He got some powerful legs.
Just take the bike. Just bring it back.
Awesome. Thanks,
Awesome,
Dex.
awesome.
Yep.
If we wreck it, we'll blame a local.
If
But
you
we'll try our
reckon,
best not to wreck it.
I'll sing songs about how you died.
Oh. If you insist.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
just make it sound like we attempted a triple backflip or something.
If you say so. Sophie, where's the coffee?
Coffee's in the community house as always. I already got a pot on for you.
It's free.
The coffee? I mean, I pay for it, so.
All right. Fair enough. That works. Go have like 2 cups of coffee.
Drinking straight from the pot.
I was gonna say one in each hand.
As you should. Yeah, Sophie's gonna go check out that back door. Get it fixed up.
I guess Guy and Amon will ride off into the sunset or
Perfect.
sunrise.
Feel free to move on
Oh.
to
And, like-
your locations and destinations.
Yes. I assume You ride to the campground, and like Guy gets off and then leaves Almond the bike so he could ride the rest of the way.
That's what I was going to assume.
Sophie and Dexter, as you guys sort of start this mundane work task this morning, which, you know, Sophie is doing most of this work and everything as she sort of looks around and checks around. And Sophie, as you check on this back door, you notice that it is the sort of, it's the stock room where you keep like it's like kind of like a pantry stock room for a kitchen or like a community center or a room. But you notice that the only thing in here that has really been touched is a bunch of really cheap liquor bottles. Like the cheapest of the cheap liquor bottles have been broken open or emptied.
Oh.
And as you look at the door, you notice that it seems to be sort of pressed in with two very distinct sort of circular marks into this like metal door that's made to like resist bears.
Oh.
And they're not like punching through the metal, but they're definitely like denting the metal.
Like something hit the door real hard.
Two things hit the door real hard at the same time.
Huh. Can I do an insight to see like the height or size of the creature that may
Sure.
have done this? Oh shit.
Okay.
These looks like hoof prints, and when they look like hoof
Nice.
prints, they are bigger than your fist, maybe double the
Oh
size of your
my.
fist, and at about shoulder eye level.
Oh my. Are there any like reindeer, elk in this area that would, or moose that would be like the size of that?
Yeah, this is bigger than all of them. And as you look around,
Oh.
you see that trapped in the door seems to be this sort of golden coarse hair.
Oh, Sophie's gonna take that.
Okay.
She's gonna grab it. Hmm.
What you got
It
there?
smells like liquor.
I found an alcohol deer hair.
It's like a tuft.
Sophie's gonna like show him the door and be like, look at this. How does this even happen? It looks like a deer done broke in here and drank all the liquor bottles.
Well, I seen a werewolf. I guess it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see a
A
werewolf.
deer? Really? You think there's deer running around? I feel like I would have
I-
noticed that at this point.
I'm just throwing ideas out there, you know.
I mean,
Nobody noticed a werewolf in the first place.
Thomas, I have not seen something like that here before. I think I would have noticed a acid werewolf monster running around eating deputies, but this is weird. Wait, he said there was cameras. You think this was caught on camera?
Yeah, what did he say? That he was looking at him?
Hey, he said the door sounded squeaky. I feel like he would have seen this sort of thing if this was on the camera. Hey God, does Sophie have access to the security cameras somewhere?
They're in the office.
Okay, Sophie's gonna go on into the office and start running back that cameras.
Go follow.
Please make a perception check, both of you.
Oof, this ain't gonna be good for me. Oh well, whatever.
Sophie, as you watch this footage, you don't see anything. It's not the greatest footage. It's pretty, cheap quality, and it's been stored for, not the greatest way or anything like that. But as you sort of look through the sort of night again, you notice a quick shift in the tape. You're not really sure what it is. It seems like maybe like an instantaneous moment of static or something like that.
Well, that's weird.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Is so like the footage is like the door is normal and then like there's static and then it's broken?
Yes.
Well, whatever did it can fluctuate cameras, I guess. Or make it all staticky and snowy. That's unsettling. What do you suppose we do about this? Who do we even tell about this? Do we even know if the sheriff is here still? Did he get eviscerated like Deputy did?
You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say.
Alright.
We don't get paid enough for this. Let's just go fix the door and just get on with our business.
Right. Just keep an eye out. It's probably good for us to, chat every now and then to make sure none of us got picked off by a were-deer or a werewolf or a were-raccoon possum.
Of course.
No, go back and fix the door.
As you go back and fix the door, Sophie, you notice that it seems to be about the time when any of the first ships would get into the harbor or the ferry dock, and if anything, this is when you'd be expecting the Ghost Guard ship, and there's no ship. Guy, you get back to the campground, and you can find a couple of the campground people there.
Perfect.
You see it's
Guy
mainly
waits
Scott
for them.
Frost and Gilbert, as well as Starshine, who is always there.
Yes. Old as Tippy. Camp pretty much the same as I left it?
Yep.
Excellent. Guy kind of wants to go about just like cleaning up the camp. To start, he'll take out the garbage from like the public bathroom if there's like a little porta potty there or something.
From behind you, you hear a very deliberate humph.
Guy will turn to see who humphed.
It's Starshine, and she has
Of course it is.
a bottle, empty glass bottle of cheap liquor that she's going to show to you, and she's going to say, "The kids were at it again and left this on the ground. What are you going to do about it?"
Guy will take his hand, or kind of rub his head, and be like, "Oh, geez. Well, yeah, littering's not very good. You're supposed to leave a campground better than when you first arrived."
Yes,
That's what I
so
was
when
taught.
are you going to kick them out of this campground? You know,
Well,
it's only
I'll
by
have a talk
living
with
in
them about the
symbiosis
rules.
with nature that we can ever truly extend our lives.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I'm a big fan of nature.
Then we agree. You'll kick them out this afternoon because they're not respecting the campground.
I'll have a talk with them about the rules, but I don't want to kick into paying customers out just yet.
No spine. And she'll do a quick turn and she'll walk away.
I will. And a sheesh. But he will take the bottle that she had and go about cleaning up the rest of the garbage. He will keep an eye out for like animal tracks around the campground.
Okay. Please
He'll
make
also
either
keep an
an
eye
animal
out.
handling or a survival check for me as you do that.
Oh. Cheers. Let's do this.
So, I mean, this is a campground and this is nature, so it's not like you can necessarily tell if, like, more animal presence is here or less animal presence is here or anything.
Yes.
But you definitely see distinct signs of, like, elk scratchings and, like, bear scratchings on a lot of the trees around here, which makes you feel like either there is more wildlife here than you suspected, or there is some sort of very comfortable wildlife. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And
Okay.
like this is like, you know, moose scratching on trees, you know, bears scratching against bark.
Very classic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Natural. It's meant to be there.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
but there's a lot
And
of it, and it's very, very close to humanity.
okay. Okay. I assume when she was talking about the people who were littering, she was talking about the hippies staying here.
It's always the fucking hippies.
I'm just making an assumption. It's probably a correct assumption. But and they're not here at the campground currently.
You only see two of them sipping coffee on one of the camp tables. They seem very hungover, a little disheveled.
I can see a buzzsaw in approaching them now, and will instead go about looking around the campground some more instead of talking to them while they're still
around the
hungover.
campground, it's not necessarily that you know, this place is an old campground. It's not well taken care of, and it's very remote. So if someone else didn't do it, it's been here for years, you know. So you are finding old Pepsi bottles, old, you know, cigarette containers and all that kind of stuff all over the place. And as you come up to this tree, you notice on the bottom of the tree there's some strange rune carved into it.
Can I make a investigation check? Actually, can I make an insight check to see if I know what it might be?
Sure.
I'm rolling
This looks like a
5 to 9.
Viking room, something like that. This used
will
to be a
kind
Viking
of-
colony, so you know, there's probably stuff like
Right.
that all over this place.
He will touch it. Yeah. Is it like a little? You said it's just like a little carving in a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He will whip out his little notebook and make a little drawing of the rune in it.
Awesome. It looks kind of like an O.
Kind of like an O. Just note that down.
As you continue to look around the campground, Matt, and clean it up for the rest of the day,
Yes.
Amun, you get to the station, and before you get into the station, you see that, you know, Marie is there still, and she says, "I have it. I have proof now. I have a picture. I saw you last night. I got it."
You saw me.
I don't know. Was it you? I got 3 of you. I saw 3 of you.
I mean, I was with my friends the whole night.
I have the picture right here. And you'll see that she has sort of a very sort of blurry photo that she is holding in her hand, but you can't necessarily tell what it is.
He'll step closer and squint at it.
All right, you're going to need to make a perception check for me if you want to try to do that.
Already working on it. Fuck.
It looks like a blurry photo, black and white photo. It's got some lights in it.
You know, they
Got a
do make
fence in it. Sorry.
like lenses that help with even instant cameras these days. I know they're not very good, but this looks like a picture of a wall.
they surprised me, and I wasn't ready. I had to whip it out, and I got him. I got the proof now. I got the proof.
Yes, well, good job.
As you're let
But-
in, huh? Crazy again, eh?
Every day.
And with that, we're going to switch over to the station. Where you have been let in. Don't worry, we just gotta wait until it reloads with my internet and all that.
All right,
So-
all here.
Probably.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it literally just needed a few more seconds.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I have no token in the scene. It's alright, I don't need it. Just watch the stream.
Oh yeah, did you guys know that we do stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, and then we also put it up on YouTube if you ever miss one. So, as we load, brought to you by. Oh, also come check out our Discord and have fun. It's a fun place. I post memes way too often, so
Our off-topic chat is always lively.
it's my favorite one. It's the only one I care about.
That's fair.
Not any of the
Makes
other
no
ones.
sense.
Not the Echo Seekers, not Ghost of Blue Lake,
Mm-mm.
nothing. Just
None of 'em.
just off-topic.
Just off topic.
Period. As you should.
I'm a person with priorities in life. Let me just say that.
Exactly.
Truly.
You're down for enjoying life, and I think that's very important, and we forget about that.
So are we all here at Echo Seekers, and that's why if you are also down with enjoying life, you should come and join us and have fun. Anyways, Amun,
It's a good
you
plug.
find
the
yourself
fun.
back at this station, which, the more you think about this seems more like a military station than necessarily a research station.
Definitely strange for a place just about birds and fish. But it's time for work. Let's see. This place is always so much bigger than I think it is. Da-da-da.
Oops, sorry. You'll see as
Oh.
Ole comes into play, and he has an action figure on him of a woman in sort of, bright camo sort of colors, sort of in the 80s, 70s style. You recognize her as the Sarah, the top hero of Sentinel.
Oh, hello. Oh, I like your figurine.
Oh, yeah, she's my favorite. Nova Dawn, never die.
She's one of my favorites too.
Do you know the pledge?
Do I know the pledge?
By yellow sun and bluest skies, no evil shall escape my eyes.
It's good to see somebody know it by heart. Have I met you before?
No, I'm the Larson's kid. I live here, I guess. So boring.
Oh.
All the time.
Do they not let you go to town?
No, town is just as boring. There are
Well,
no kids around here. It's. I want to go back. I want to go back to Germany.
Oh, I do suppose that being stuck here on this island with 20 people during the winter must be quite exhausting.
Yeah, I kind of I read my comic books, and that's about it.
Is that all you do for fun? Just comic books?
Yeah, I mean, what else is there?
I suppose that's true. What kind of comic books do you read?
Oh, only Nova Dawn comic books. She's my favorite.
Oh,
But, you know,
well,
she
that's
also
pleasant.
has her friends Cold Flash and all the others and everything like that. I wish I could be a hero for Sentinel one day.
Don't we all?
Anyways, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Oh, have a good day. What a strange kid. The door was already open. I'm stupid.
It's fine.
Another day, another 2 buttons, 3.
Oh, you got 4 buttons today.
Ooh, 4 buttons a day.
Jeez.
Moving up in the world.
As you sort of zone out, listening, from this door over here, you hear some heated voices coming through.
I'm going to try and listen into the scientists.
Okay, please make an insight check or a perception check.
Ooh. What is going on?
As you listen through the door, you hear that it is a woman you've heard before. It's Nuka Larson's wife. And she seems to be having a sort of one-sided conversation. And from the snippets that you overhear through the door, you kind of hear just, well, if you pull our funding, we just won't share our data with you. It's too early if you even think about trying to. What do you mean? Actionable ability. We are getting actionable results sooner than you can think of. It's crazy that you're even trying to think of this project has been going for at least 30 years. Do you not think that this is more important than any other kind of weaponry bullshit that you guys are trying to, come up with at the Saber course? Oh, don't give me that bullshit about corporate profits and some sort of shit. This isn't about corporate profits. This is about saving humanity.
Oh my.
The Saber Corps. Interesting.
The door opens and a man comes through and he says, "Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Larson. And you must be the intern?"
Moon will act as if like he was completely spaced out, and if they said anything, he didn't hear it, and he'll like make himself act like he snaps out of it and go, "Oh, yes, Dr. Larson, it's nice to meet you. I'm
Please
a
make
Moon."
a deception check.
With my +1, not bad.
You have a button there. It's turned green.
Oh, yes, sorry. And I'll turn back to it.
Anyways, you can take the rest of the day off. It's fine.
Are you sure? I know this is
Just-
important.
Just go. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Here you go. He's gonna hand you $5.
Oh, thank you.
Go
yes.
get lunch on us. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And at this point,
It's
it is
really
about 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon, 12:30ish.
Lunchtime.
Sorry,
He's
I'm
gonna
looking
come over
around
and
at
he's
who's
gonna-
here.
Close the door, and you're going to hear a very distinct lock. And from beyond the door, you have to say, or you'll hear, "Layla, you have to be more careful. The intern was here."
The intern was indeed here. Interesting.
From over in this
What
direction,
about to say?
Knowledge.
you also hear a little bit of a commotion. You see his
Creep,
lieutenant
okay.
is there with Edvard and Mickey, and he says, You lost your badge, you idiot! Now we have to get you a new one, and there's a security clearance hazard. You son of a... Oh my god. Radio duty for the rest of the week, now. Yes, sir, yes, sir. And you will see as a very dressed-down soldier sort of hurries past you. God, they only send me idiots, you hear from Lieutenant.
I feel like he'll like giggle a little bit, but he'll try to pretend like he wasn't like reacting to that. Well, I suppose maybe I should leave early then.
And with that, we're going to go into our intermission a little early. We'll see y'all soon. Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
So darling, don't get too close. There's nothing here to see. If we end up going down this road, you'll end up underneath my feet eventually. No, you don't wanna love me right now, 'cause baby, I don't even like me, so how am I supposed to let myself be everything you need? So sweet, then leave. I don't wanna put you through me. complex. If you're trying to feel my chest, I'm not gonna say no, cause it's looking drugs and sex will motivate me to flow. Man, I'm trying to look away from the human body in front of me. Gotta fill the void before I rupture entirely. I really wanna love you, I really wanna feel human. With the emptiness inside my heart, I don't know what I'm doing for. With your lips upon my neck, I say I'm sorry I'm this way. Just a devil with no empathy. I try to look away from your face. Try to look away. Try to look away. Try to look away from you. I'm blinded by the light that excuses me out to heaven. I'm repairing all my thoughts on some frosty 40s from 7. If you hate yourself, we're filling up with torment and neglect. That's okay, it's therapeutic, just go break your fucking neck. Burns my skin while I lay here. I am starting to win. With your lips upon my neck, I say I'm sorry I'm this way. Just a devil with no empathy. I try to look away from you. I started wondering if you ever gonna grab it. I've been stacking all the weight, but now I'm forming all new habits. We just took all of this shit to a brand new fucking level. Resulting with all I see is motherfucker, we the devil. Gotta be out of space because no one can hear me scream. And it feels like I'm running out of air and I just can't seem to get up. Can't find the floor, do you know which way to hit the exit door? Keep up, cause you know it's hard to run away. In his hands I gravity. Lead me dry with your vampire teeth. Don't worry, it's fine. I don't need that burning.
And we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. We are back here, though, as Amun sort of starts to get out of here. You'll hear as you sort of start to laugh at Edvard over here. The lieutenant says, "Hey, what do you do, intern?
Oh, me?
Do you pick up gun for your country? No. You sit in cushy little air-conditioned science place. You are disgusting."
You know, you're right. I don't think I've ever picked up a gun. You got me there.
Serve something in your life. Oh, wait. You are American?
No.
That accent and that attitude betray you.
Well, I did spend quite some time in America, I do say.
I'm just saying the war hasn't started yet, but when it does.
Is there a war?
Not
Impending?
yet. If your government keeps trying to impose sanctions on us, the Dominion will have to strike back eventually, and then Nova Dawn will not be able to save all of you.
What a strange thing for you to say.
We're at the end of the world, and I've lived here for 20 years now. No one gives a fuck. Now move. Even walking, he will purposely walk into you as he walks by.
Can I do a strength check just to not move?
Sure.
Nice. Oh, no, wait, that was him.
I tried to
Oh,
roll, I
nice.
just didn't.
You don't move.
Oh, shit.
Head forward, chin up, unmoving.
Unbothered, flourishing in your land.
Strange man, but I suppose I'm taking an early lunch. But he's gonna look over and see where Edvard's going, out of curiosity.
You watch as you getting like a lot of sort of supplies together, and he's getting on an ATV, and he's going sort of out to the sort of northwest of the station, where you see that there is a giant like radio satellite dish on the edge of the mountain.
Oh, just literally he has to go be on tower duty, okay. Sucks to suck, but I think Amun's just going to go ahead and head back. Probably
Okay.
to the campground because he doesn't want to leave Guy alone.
Okay. As you head to the campground, Maria's going to stop you and see, I have the picture. I have the picture. And as you stop her, now you get a clearer sort of look at it. It is sort of just a black, sort of blurry picture, but you notice that there are sort of 6 distinct reflective lights on there, right by the sort of fence that she has taken a picture of, that are sort of black masses of things. And 2 of them are horizontal, and 2 of them are vertical, aligned. And they definitely look like what could be eyes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You said 6 pairs of eyes. What
3
could be
pairs.
eyes? Oh, 3 pairs, excuse me.
Where exactly did you take this from?
The fence to the north of here.
Interesting.
I was doing my hourly walk, and I saw them.
And when was this, pray tell?
Last night, maybe 2, 3 in the morning. You believe me,
That
don't
was-
you? It's evidence. I just want to find my sister. They took her.
I don't know what to tell you yet, but I can tell you that does complicate things.
What are you talking?
Could I borrow that?
Sure, I can make many copies.
Yes. I mean, if you want me to give my copy back, I can. There's a few people I need to show it to,
She's
so
gonna
that they'll
pull out
believe
4
me.
more copies from her pocket.
Holy shit! Thank you so much. Did you
Yeah,
just have these ready?
I spent all my money on a trailer here and film, and I don't. Dad only lets me have so much every month, and he says I go crazy sometimes with how much I'm spending on, camera equipment and film, and oh, there's nothing in that. Well, you're crazy. What's this photography hobby? I know that he's just beaten up inside, though. I mean, he lost his daughter, just like I lost my sister.
Yeah, that can't be easy. But if I find something out that I can share with you, I will. But this might help.
What do you try? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know?
I don't know yet.
That's what someone who knows something would say, though.
It's all speculation, and the walls have ears. So
Evidence. And she'll point to the other 4 pictures. She'll, I have evidence.
yes, you do have evidence, regardless of how blurry it is.
You mainlanders are all the same. Terry gets it, though. And she's going to walk back to her little protest spot and hold up her sign again.
And we'll take the few photos he got from her, and then he will ride back to wait on Guy.
Okay. Feel free to move over to Guy. Guy, you see, as you know, you've sort of started to finish cleaning up this campground. You see that there are a lot of those cheap liquor bottles. Some of them are sort of broken. Some of them seem sort of smashed. All of them are empty, though. And you notice that
Of course.
one of them has around it hoof prints in the mud, where like some of the alcohol like soaked into the mud and like sunk into it. But these hoof prints, they're bigger than your fists.
Giant hoof prints.
And as you look at some of these scratch spots on the trees, you notice that there's some golden tufts of coarse fur trapped in them.
Golden fur. Guy will like pinch a little bit of the fur out of the tree and inspect it closer.
It's coarse. It's not very. It's not fine at all or anything like that. If anything, it's a little wiry, but it does seem golden. Not like physically golden, but like golden in color.
Right, gold color. Could I possibly make a nature check to see, perhaps know what kind of animal it might have come from?
There are a lot
Or
of
make
different
some
animals
guesses?
that could have really coarse hair like this.
Okay, that's fine then. Interesting. Giant hoof prints, coarse golden hair, stuck in trees, around antler scratchings and kind of stuff like that. Last time I was here, you mentioned that the well had really bad water quality. I don't have a solution for that, but I will. He will make a point of like scooping the junk out of the bottom of the well over time to help clean out
please
the
make,
well.
let's do an athletics check.
Okay, yes, athletics check. And ooh. Oh no.
Guy, it's been a while since you've been out in the field, and this is a lot of work. You did not get much done,
It's true.
unfortunately.
Oof.
And you got really drunk last night for the first time ever, so...
Guy leans over the well and just starts like dry heaving.
I was going to say, you probably vomit into the well, adding to it. But that's how Moon finds you as he comes to the campground, vomiting into the well.
Guy looks up at a moon with the sweat rolling down his face and says, "Oh, hey there, a moon. How was work today?"
Oh, this is it opposite day? Because the first time we met, I was the one throwing up.
I guess now we're upchuck buddies.
Yes, quite. Work was swift. I have things to share, but do you need help?
I will wipe his chin and be like, nah, I need some water. And he'll pull out a canteen from out of nowhere and take a long swig. Poof. Then he'll offer some to a moon. Water?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
More for me. We'll stash it. Poof. Yeah, it's been a lot of work trying to get this campground back up and running. There's garbage everywhere. I don't think anyone's taken care of this place in a long time. But
Well.
also some unusual animal signs around here.
Unusual animal signs.
Yes, just over yonder, I encountered some extremely large hoof prints. And I found some antler carvings on trees, or scratchings on trees, with tufts of golden hair/fur stuck within the bark. My first instinct says moose, but that would be unusual. Around
That
these
does
parts, right?
sound quite unusual, yes. How
Maybe I'll
big
ask
were the
around town.
hooves?
Fist, and guy will make like a circle with his hands in the general size of the hoof shapes.
Oh, that is quite strange, isn't it?
Wonder if it has something to do with our mysterious attacker last night.
Well, I suppose there's more to the story than we think there is, isn't there? I do have
I think
one
so.
thing to add to that, but I'd like to wait until we're all together just collecting evidence, I guess.
Both of you, please make
Mystery.
an insight check against each other.
Ooh, okay. I'm just rolling.
Guy, everything seems fine. Amun, Guy is hiding something from you. You're a person who has been, sent to go figure out information on things. He is holding something back from you. You're not sure what.
So you only found those hoof prints, essentially? And those markings, of course.
And the bit of golden fur. And he will hold up a little pinch of the hair. And be like, an unusual color.
Yes, very unusual.
That wasn't it.
No, I know. So that's all you found in your explorations today?
Well, that and a lot of garbage.
Yes, quite. I mean, I'm sure the campground stayed empty during the winter.
Yes, other than Miss... oh my god, what was her name? Starchild over there?
Star Child?
Was it Starchild?
Squad? Squad, this is what you call
If it wasn't, I was going to
Sighting
say that was close
an
enough.
incident.
Right, I can't remember. I'll write that down. Yeah, right. She's a year-round regular.
Well, do you have any other obligations, I suppose? Or I don't know how long you're here for.
Nah, I'll ride back with you.
Oh, well, I suppose we can just head on to town then.
Having left the campground in a slightly more cleanly state, you will nod and ride off with Amun.
You guys ride off back to the store. And I'm sorry, Moon, you're going to go really far away for a second. Do you all just head back to the Bluefin? Bluefin Inn for now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Moon. Oh, shit. Stop it. Stop it, you guys.
Not
Gertie,
doing
you
anything.
hear the whistle blow right after you cut your hand, and it's lunchtime.
Oh, good timing. I guess I should find a band-aid before I go eat some food.
Gertie will try to find a first aid kit or something.
First aid kit. You'll see as Helene comes over and say, "No, just go back. Just go and get something from Foster's or something." We can't have any reports of injuries here on the factory floor. And you think that we have the extra money to pay for? If this is not a good season, we're gonna get bought out. Do you know what that means?
I suppose. Yes.
Families are going to lose their jobs. Okay, so just get it taken care of somewhere else.
Yes, ma'am.
And Gert will just wipe her hand off on her shirt and just go about her day. Head off
Okay.
to lunch.
As you head off to lunch, you see that there's a little bit of a commotion at the Emma Randall Community Center. And you hear from inside, What do you mean they haven't gotten here yet? Can't someone call the helicopter? What? The base isn't responding. The helicopter. What? This man needs to get out of here. He's dying.
Oh shit. Gertie's gonna head over to the community center.
You see as the Winkles are there, and they're sort of arguing and everything, and they seem to, if anything, be arguing over, whose responsibility is it to get this kid to the mainland, because the boat has not gotten there yet.
Gertie will give a little wave and say, "Hey, how's Eli holding up?"
Are you his friend? I thought you just got here on the boat.
Oh, I was just concerned because, I brought him over last night. I'm hoping he's still okay.
It's not well. The stitches didn't take. The wounds aren't closing or anything like that. It's very strange.
Oh boy, that sounds pretty serious.
He needs to be at a hospital on the mainland. I cannot take care of these wounds here. I don't have the capacity to. And for some reason, the boat got turned around yesterday, called back to the mainland. And they won't be here, if anything, for the next 6 hours or so because of some sort of fuel bullshit. God, incompetent Dominion, it's just services. It's one thing after another.
Gosh, that is how unlucky and unfortunate.
Hear as a woman's
I wish
voice
there was
calls
something
from
they
another
could do
room
to help.
saying, Doctor, he's flatlining. Fuck, I don't have time. And he's gonna run back into the room and he's gonna shut the door, and you'll hear as there's sort of a lot of commotion going on in there.
Oh, jeez.
Over to the corner.
Gertie will just head back to her. Ooh.
Over to the corner, you see sitting there, not talking, haven't moved a peep, stoically and silently, is Sheriff Strickland.
Oh.
Greetings. Pardon me, sir. Are you're the sheriff of this town,
What do you want, nerd?
right? Pardon my intrusion, but do you know what happened to Deputy Eli last night?
Attacked by some sort of animal. It's terrible. Now I do pardon.
Oh,
How about you kindly get the fuck out of here?
well, I wish you well, sir.
He will
And Gertie will
hold his
go
mouth
back to
closed
work.
as he just sort of watches as you look out again.
Gertie will awkwardly back out of this strained conversation.
You watch as a
And,
lot of the other boys are
go
going back to
back.
the Bluefin Inn to get some sort of food or something like that from their hotel room.
Oh, that's where the food's at. Well, then Gertie's gonna follow them to go get food at the inn.
Okay. You notice that everybody has met up for lunch at the Bluefin Inn.
Yuppie.
Lonely.
Server connection reestablished. Who is using their ruler?
Ooh.
My money's on Matt.
Who is not here, Sophie? You are over there.
I am over here.
I'm missing
gonna-
Dexter.
Fast refresh.
Dexter's behind his desk. Oh,
Oh, do you want it? Okay, you can stay behind your desk.
no,
if you want
I would just let you know where I was.
to. Okay.
It's all good.
Just letting people arrive together. Okay. And as we go to the new scene, you see as there are signs that have been sort of put up that say, end of the month, anything that floats contest, fabulous prizes for all involved. Come celebrate community. Come enter your own boat. Anything that floats.
Yup.
Sophie, this is a summer tradition. It's a lot of fun.
It is so much fun. And everybody should participate.
I don't know how to build a boat.
You don't know how to build a boat?
Sophie, they're not really boats. It's anything that floats.
Yeah, it's just you make a little. It's hard to explain. You make a trinket. Don't gotta look good.
Right.
But it's tradition, okay? It's not supposed to be, oh, look at what this guy did. It's way better than what that guy did. It's like you show up, you look silly, you have a good time, you go home. You know, for the kids and stuff. Like Easter egg hunting.
Kids.
And it's for charity.
And it's for charity. You want to donate to charity, right? Well,
We can go with that.
look who we have here. Welcome back.
AD, Travolta.
Hey there, guys.
I was about to say,
hey.
no, don't all talk at once.
I will see Gert or kind of smell blood on her and be like, "Oh, Gert, did you hurt yourself earlier?"
Oh, with this? Yeah, I guess so. I wasn't paying enough attention while I was chopping the heads off fish earlier, and well, I chopped myself a little.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
I'm sorry to hear that.
we
Uh,
might have a band-aid around here if you want me to go look.
I got one right here.
That would be
I will whip out a first
That is
aid
just
kit
so-
almost like
so
too
kind of you.
enthusiastically.
Hey, oh, does that have a suture kit on it too? Kind of crazy.
wow.
Guy does
well, I
too
got-
good
You
of
really
first
are.
aid on your finger.
wow, that was for a cut?
It's like peroxide.
Really
extra
are
rapid
prepared for anything.
gauze.
Yeah, he like.
I would
he's
say, well, be prepared. That's my motto.
Wow,
definitely
you sure are prepared.
It's almost like you're prepared for the end of the world. Anyways,
Just for a fun season of camping.
well, that too, right? So,
Well,
how is
I
everybody's
guess all
days
these
been?
wild animal attacks are kind of putting a damper on things.
Yeah, the campground seems a little bit dangerous to be staying at right now, right?
It's in a bit of a state.
Is
It'll get cleaned up.
nobody else like worried or nothing?
Well, they don't
Yeah.
know what we know.
Well, I suppose. And speaking of which, the don't know if y'all have noticed, but that boat that was supposed to be coming in to come pick up Mr. Zimmerman was running a little bit late.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. The doctors said it got turned around and sent back to the mainland. Some
Turned-
sort of fuel issue, perhaps.
Turn
I think.
around.
Oh no. Is the deputy gonna make it?
It does not look good, unfortunately.
That's terrible news.
The sheriff seemed pretty torn up about it, I'd say.
I wonder if there's anything we could do to help.
Probably
I mean,
not as
unless we
much as we'd
can
like.
take him to the mainland ourselves, I don't think so.
Might
Us
be
and
kind of
whose boat?
far-fetched.
It's not looking likely. But, that'd be a real shame. I mean, he was rowdy, you know, and a little bit, uh, abused his power a little bit, but I, I don't think he deserved to go like that.
Yeah, I don't really know him at all, but an animal attack is not fun.
Definitely not.
Um,
Oh, speaking of animal attack, I need to tell you guys what I found here. Uh,
what'd you find?
Sophie will, like, hold out the little hair that she found, the little tuft of golden hair, and be like, so, stick with me on this, alright? Picture yourself a person that may or may not turn into a deer, break into a storage room of a hotel like this one, and drink all the liquor bottles empty, and leave 2 big old hoof prints in my nice, clean, shiny door.
Hoof prints. What size were they?
Like this big.
They'll
Sophie will,
match the hoof prints I found at the camp, or size-wise.
I think so. I'm pretty sure
I'm
so.
assuming as much, but
Well,
you might
do
be
you know
muted.
something?
Yes.
No,
Hello.
I had you for a second there. I know I might be
But
having some connection problems.
perhaps. I always be having technical difficulties though. But
Oh, it's still going.
so have you seen
No,
these
it's not.
footprints before? These hoof prints?
Um. Oh yeah, right. Are the prints still there? Can I take a look at them around back of the hotel?
I mean, it's not like I had a. Well, I guess I do have a hammer, but can't really get rid of the dents that easy. But yeah, I'll show you. And Sophie will take him around back to the storeroom. Is there an actual storeroom on here? Or do you think it would be this one, maybe?
Sorry. What? Sorry. Oh fuck. Oh my god. My button broke.
No.
Ah, there you go.
You
Welcome
go around
back.
to the
My mouse
back and
isn't
look at the hoof prints, and they look the same size, almost the exact same.
Guy will say, I found hoof prints just like this at the campground.
No kidding.
They were next to trees with antler rubbings, and I found clumps of this golden hair stuck in the trees as well. They'll kind of show some strands of hair. Be like, don't really know what it is, but
Sophie, it looks
we
like the
should
hair
keep
that
our
you
eyes
have.
peeled.
What?
Same color?
Same color, coarse texture and everything.
In the world? I mean, you're a wildlife expert, right? Do deer like to get in and drink liquor?
Well, not usually. I mean, there are stories of deer and moose eating fermented fruit and going a little crazy. But an alcoholic deer, I don't
You hear
know.
behind you the sound of a motorbike. Sophie, you know whose motorbike that is.
Oh.
Sophie!
Um,
Sophie! Sophie! Sophie!
Hi,
Soph! Sophie!
Otto.
Soph!
Hi, Otto. Otto, how's it going?
He's gonna look around a little bit. They wanted me to come tell you we have a lodge meeting tonight. It's mandatory.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll be there.
8 o'clock
Th-
at the lodge.
Thank you for letting me know. You be careful, okay? Strange happenings
Careful.
about.
Careful of what? It's just the two of us now, Sophie. There's no one to compete. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're in the
Compete?
clear.
Eli's dying.
Good for him. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Sophie's gonna look very, very disheartened. Well, sorry, what were we talking about? Deer in the woods, eating, drinking,
Is everything all right?
yeah, just my dumb brother. Just like him to laugh about something awful happening like that.
Like what?
Like Eli getting all torn up. Of course he thinks it's funny. Can't take anything seriously to save his life.
He was laughing.
Of course he was. It's... I don't know. It's not important. He'll get his dues later, I'm sure. But, I suppose we have bigger concerns to worry about. You said, guy, that you found this hair at your campsite? The campgrounds? Oh, there he goes.
Oh, lost him.
Bye.
We lost him, like always.
He's
Oh,
guy is just
There he is.
staring
And that's
off
where
in
we
the
come
distance.
back with our sponsor of tonight's episode. Oh, well, hold on. Welcome.
Hi, Matt.
Now
Nope.
we'll let him get back in here. It's fine.
Hello, hello. Can you hear
Hello.
me
There
now?
he is.
Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Yeah. Lagged out. Old internet.
As always.
Welcome back.
For those of
But
you
I'm
who
back.
didn't know, Runs has
Well,
So I
Sophie-
missed
terrible
everything over the
growing
last
internet, just like
20
everybody
seconds.
else.
Sophie was just
Or
yapping
minute.
about deer and oh, you found this at your campground too? Crazy coincidence.
Oh, yes. Do the tracks, or I guess they're not really tracks, right? It's like the hoof prints were someone kicking in the back door, essentially, to get to, like, the booze.
Yes.
Yeah. Hmm. Obviously, if we got, I don't usually like to entertain wild Twilight Zone-esque ideas, but if we've got strange people turning into monsters around here, and maybe a drunk is turning into some kind of deer and stealing your booze.
I do have another thing to add to the pot, though I suppose it's not the most credible source.
Credible
that?
source.
Yes, in front of the station, there's this conspiracy theorist, and, well, she's definitely seemed frayed, but she's very convinced that there is something going on in this town.
Are you talking about Marie Ackerley?
Oh, yeah, I do believe so, yes.
Batshit
think-
insane. Sophie.
I
Oh,
think that's what she said her name was.
She is crazy. You know how long she's been living out there on Terry's homestead?
I do believe she stands in the same spot every single day outside the station.
Yeah, you know what that does to a person?
I can only
Literally
imagine.
for 7+ years, Sophie.
She is out of this world wild.
Do you
She-
know how expensive it is to ship a motorhome here and then park it to nowhere and then also just let it rot like she does?
That is just absolute. She is outrageous. And she don't talk to nobody unless you walk past her spot. She only talks to Terry because he's just,
She talks to me.
oh, well. Sophie will like side eye him and look him up and down and be like, I mean,
But this is related because she does seem absolutely batshit crazy and everything she says makes no sense. But today, she did make a little bit of sense.
What'd
elaborate.
she say?
Because, as we know, dear friends, last night at 3 a.m., that was when we took Eli to get medical attention.
Right.
Yeah.
And at 3 a.m., Marie took a picture of 3 large figures near the station, all with fur and glowing eyes.
Right. So you're saying Marie Ackerley, you know, the one who she saw some more werewolves?
Okay, well, let's count. I know math might not be your strong suit, but we have the one that killed, well, bless
He
his
ain't
heart.
dead yet.
Sophie,
suppose
you know
endangered
how
Eli.
many pictures of deer in the woods that she's shown you of glowing eyes? That these are demons or some other sort of alien bullshit.
Right. So she showed you a picture of critters in the woods, in woods that have critters in them.
Well, to be fair, I didn't believe her at first, until I looked at the shape of the animals, well, the size of them, compared to the fence behind them.
Do you have this picture?
Yes, and it's absolutely terrible, and I'm assuming none of you have been there before, so you have no frame of reference, but I know Cyrus, Amun will show them all the photo.
It's
I'm
very blurry,
sorry.
it's very dark. It doesn't really show very much except for like a fence, a little bit of woods, and some dark, blurry figures. But the blurry figures do seem to be about maybe a little taller than human height and large. And Sophie, you see that there are 2 sets of horizontal glowing eyes, glowing, eye things, but then also a vertical line there.
And normally I would just think that these are the ravings of a mad woman, because everything else she's told me has been absolutely insane, but
Yeah, did she tell you about the light taking away her sister?
yes, first day I was trying to walk to my job.
Yeah, she all told us that one. So, this is a little peculiar, though. This looks a little different than the stuff she normally shows us. Kinda, sorta.
She gave me a copy for each of us.
Well, that's sweet of her.
Amun pulls out 4 other copies.
How convenient.
Very generous of her.
I will take one and
Sophie will,
study the photo carefully.
yeah,
Mhm.
Sophie will also take one.
You don't necessarily
Trust
see
me.
anything more.
I understand she seems insane, but this is, well, I suppose it might be a step in the right direction.
Right. Well, it'll be good to note, but just know that she's been here for so many years and nothing has come up from her theories. All she does is holler at all the Delta boys and tell them they're evil aliens, so
Well, given we found Edvard's paper outside of the office, maybe there's a little bit of truth to her theories.
now I do understand that Edward is the new guy, but doesn't mean we have to start throwing conspiracy theories that he is a werewolf, even though all evidence proves and points towards that. Okay?
So what other option is on the table then?
Alright, so and stick with me on this. I think the sheriff is the werewolf.
You lost me.
Is he trying to frame Edvar?
No, I'm just we were talking about the crazy conspiracy theories, so I thought I'd jump
Oh,
in with
yes.
mine. Be a fun little game for us.
Meme of Charlie from
Hmm.
It's
He
Always
did
Sunny in
seem,
Philadelphia
quite
doing the map of
standoffish
Pepe Sylvia.
earlier today when I
This
saw
is
him.
what Sophie is right now.
I was about to ask
but he did-
you saw him?
Yeah, he was waiting outside the community center for his comrade in arms, I suppose. And he seemed pretty just gruff.
Gruff would be a good way to describe it.
You could also describe him as dirty, like he had spent the night outside.
Maybe he fell asleep in a ditch last night or something, because it did not look fresh, bushy-eyed, and bunny-tailed.
That's a little peculiar. I don't know him as the sort of fella to sleep outside, but who knows? Maybe he saw what happened to Eli and went chasing after that thing.
All I know is we should be extra careful.
That is true. We definitely do need to be careful if there's evil acid wolves running around. Speaking of which, what time is it currently?
We're on lunch break.
It's like 1:30.
That's true. 1:30. Okay.
Nice. I says, all this talk about werewolves and weirdness, it's all interesting to think about, but what are we actually gonna do about it? Should we set a trap to capture one of these werewolves?
I mean, Dexter put it best earlier today when I was talking to him. What should we do about it? Why do we need to do something about it?
Yeah, I don't know about you folks, but I've never fought werewolves before. No matter how much I've thought about it, I'm really just trying to keep my head down and get my job done so I can get my bonus at the end of the summer.
I've never been in a real fight before either. But I've trapped animals before.
Oh, you've never been in a real fight before? I couldn't tell. You seem like such a rowdy fella.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Amun, you still feel like Guy is holding something back. just like you.
You definitely seem like the type who could hold their own in a fight, though.
I'm not saying I'm a pushover. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Always do. Courtesy of this fancy pack. And he'll slap his little fanny pack.
It looks like an apple, and it's cute as hell.
It really is.
Oh, ain't that
If you
just
haven't
darling?
seen it on our Discord, it looks great. Thank you, Venanum. I butchered that. But
Yes, double
thank you
thank you.
also to Sophie.
Close enough. So I do suppose it is lunchtime, so we should partake in some lunch. What are y'all's plans for the rest of the day? Other than hunting werewolves, I suppose.
I got off work early, honestly.
Oh. Well, that's
Yeah.
nice.
And $5 for lunch.
Oh.
Curry,
Good
you
for
hear the
you.
whistle blow at
$12.
the cannery, and when the whistle blows, work's over.
Oh, I guess I don't need to go back to work.
You are
Does it
not cutting
usually-
up very many fish.
So,
Yeah.
is the cannery closing early today? Is the implication here?
Yes. There were not very many fish to
Interesting.
cut.
Oh, yes.
Huh. There seems to be
Hmm.
less fish than needed. Is that a problem here? Sophie, do you know if fish levels are low lately?
Sophie, you know the cannery hasn't been doing well year after year, and it's part of your father's redevelopment plan to get rid of the cannery.
Well, I mean, it's been getting kind of rough for the cannery recently, and the mayor is looking to maybe get rid of it, but
Selling condo vacation homes would be much more valuable.
I mean, truthfully, he's just looking for the benefit of the whole town, right? He's trying to find a way to bring in more tourism, but I am real worried about all the folks that work there, because that's pretty much all the folk in town.
That
Yeah.
cannery is the only reason why Port Percy ever really became a town, was because it had fish. And while it's gone down over the hill, it is the legacy of the town.
But it's good working, so I guess maybe mayor will look at it and realize how much it means to everybody and change his mind.
Is there some reason that there can't be both the cannery and also more vacation homes?
Is it that he's trying to replace
Yes.
the
It's prime
yeah.
real estate right on the water and right next to the dock, and if you can clean it up and turn it into condos and luxury condos at that, then no more bad fish smell.
Good money.
I mean, it's it's just politics and all that.
Yeah,
But
sounds complicated.
yeah,
But I guess no one will want to live here if everyone keeps getting eaten by monsters.
which is true. But I I don't have much of a say in that sort of thing, so here I am working here, keeping my head low. Not that big of a deal. Whatever happens, happens. Anyways, lunch?
Yes.
Stop.
Yes, I am starving.
I'm gonna move you. I'm
Sorry,
gonna move you.
thank you. Xander's also sending me crack theories, so. Oh boy. Yeah, we're all gonna go in the clubhouse.
Nice, thank you.
You guys,
Sophie's
I'll go
gonna
over to the
make everybody
clubhouse where there's,
sandwiches.
a really sort of, there are bagels that are kind of stale. There's a little bit of like ground beef that's a little bit old, and some cheese and all that kind of stuff. And you try to do the best you can to try to make anything of any kind. Sophie, please make a let's do a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Alright. Sorry, I couldn't find my mouse for a second there.
From what you've learned from your time working at with Thomas at Lucky and Blues and everything, you can make something out of most things, and so you make something edible for everybody to eat lunch at. As you sort of hand a plate over to Dexter, you sort of feel a little bit of a coldness within you, and Dexter, you feel on your shoulder. She's got a secret.
Don't we all?
I'm just interested in secrets. Seems like everyone here's got a secret. And I'm eating good.
Eating better than me, at least.
Dexter, who are you talking to?
Vessel. Nothing more. Remember your place.
Whatever you say. Sophie, is it a salt and pepper anywhere?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. Shake, shake, shake.
Dump half the pepper shaker on food.
Extra pepper, please.
Oh, dear. I'll put like 7 extra shakes of pepper.
Just unscrew the cap and dump it on there.
No.
Dexter, it's not the way that you like it, but it's the way that you have to have it.
Yeah. This is enough, I promise.
You say so. Tell me my cooking's bland and tasteless. It's fine, I can take it.
Nah. You know where I'm from?
I mean, no, but I'll assume that it's a place of culinary prowess.
Well, it smells great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Yeah, I have been immersed in the beautiful smells of chopped fish all day, and in comparison, this is quite heavenly.
Oh, well, you've probably seen Otto there, and every time I see him, he always smells like decapitated fish, so.
That can be very pleasant.
Oh, absolutely not.
What's up with that kid?
He's just. You know how there's always a good sibling and a bad sibling? Well, everybody's already got it in their heads that I'm the good sibling and he's the bad sibling, which is true. Because all he cares about is just doing his own thing. He has no sense of responsibility. But it's tough, I feel like I can't really be my own person all the time. Gotta make up for his misgivings. Succeed to prove that one of us is actually gonna get somewhere. But That's neither here nor there. He'll figure himself out, or he won't. It is what it
You're
is.
talking about Otto?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know much about Otto. He's the proprietor of this hotel?
Otto is he just works down at the cannery. Um,
Oh, okay. He was the motorcycle guy.
yeah. We have matching motorbikes. Our parents got them for us.
Nice.
Gertie, you didn't see him work at all.
Oh, I didn't see him at the cannery today. At all. Do you think he was doing something else?
Probably nothing important. But
Sophie, he was
He-
scheduled today. He even asked to use your motorcycle because he had to get to work on time.
Huh. Wait, you didn't see him there at all?
Nope. Unless I missed
Hey,
him while, being so focused on fish.
Like, wasn't even sleeping on a bench somewhere there or nothing?
No, didn't see anyone sleeping on benches.
Well, that's a little suspicious.
Maybe he works out of sight or in administration or something.
Nope. He's a canner. He's a lineman. He's the one who pushes the
No.
fish barrels from like Gertie's spot to the actual cannery line.
Well, sounds like somebody missed work today.
Slacking off again. Can't. That
Interesting.
boy. You know what? He'll be lucky to keep his job no matter what happens.
I wonder what he was getting his nose into.
Oh, nothing good. Of course not. It's Otto.
I guess everybody's got their secrets, don't they?
Oh, he must not have very interesting ones, I'm sure. But either way,
Oh, yeah. Come to think of it, Amun, I did find something else at the campsite this morning. Maybe you could have a look. I don't, you look like you might be able to recognize this.
No?
I found a rune carved into a tree this morning. And he'll show a picture of like the O rune he found. Does this
Can
symbol mean anything to you?
can I do a history check?
You can religion or arcana.
Okay. They're the same.
Sophie's also gonna peer over and look at it.
Well,
Runes are used by a lot of different cultures, but they're always sort of used as magical markers of some kind or some sort of signature of an area or something like that. And at least if anything, this rune itself, it comes from a long line and a variation of runes, but all of them mean some sort of variation of protection.
well, Guy, I can't say for certain exactly what it means, but I would like to look at the area you found it at.
That can be arranged. I'll show you around the campsite.
See, typically this one would mean like some type of protection spell, I guess you could say, of some sorts, though who's to say exactly what it
Oh.
means?
Well, if it's something like that, maybe there's more of them in the area. Maybe they're warding off something crazy, like beasts that attack deputies or tear apart campsites.
Maybe,
Just a game
though.
theory.
I was about to ask, does Sophie recognize this at all?
What do you want to roll?
I would like to roll. Let's see. Just like a history, I think, to just try and think about if I've just seen these around.
Okay.
Ooh.
In the lodge, there are a lot of runes all over the place. This is not one that you have seen in the lodge.
Well, what do you guys suppose it means?
Heck if I know.
Well, I guess
I always
whoever's
enjoy a
putting up
mystery.
protection rune. Yeah. Well, if they're putting up protection runes, they must feel threatened in some way. Maybe we could go see who's putting them up, or maybe ask around, see if it's familiar to people.
Well, I mean, these.
You know, there
listed
is
them
this
around.
crazy old woman who lives at the campground. I should ask her about it.
Crazy old woman who lives at the campground. That's like a viable source.
Well, like a funny old tale.
Right.
I would suspect a shoe over a campground.
Enough of this. But
I recognize that story. Understand that reference.
pause. Everybody clap for Xander's reference. No, I'm just kidding. But y'all have to understand that these woods are old. You never know what could have been here for like 2 years and what could have been here for like 50 years. Unless it looked new to you.
Well, I suppose we could always look at the tree. You said it was carved into a tree, right?
Yeah. If you guys don't mind running a little errand, I can show you guys around the campground. Hey, we can hike a trail or two. Hey, look for these strange runes. Maybe they lead somewhere. I'm getting a little excited about a pioneer course, if you couldn't tell.
Well, that just sounds lovely, but if you guys go, I do have a job, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, we should follow the buddy system. Maybe you and Dexter could stay here, and the three of us could go and check it out.
Everybody's alright with that.
Well, I guess I got nothing else better to do.
That's agreeable to me.
Then hi ho, Silver.
Yes, that
If
settles
we're
it
going
then.
out, yes, if we're going out into where the beasts may roam, I'll need to grab something out of my room.
Sounds good. We'll meet in the parking lot in 5.
Gert walks to her room, and as you go to the parking lot in 5, you see as she comes out bearing a large blade strapped to her side.
Wow,
I
Gertie.
believe is the one we saw her on the boat with.
Mm-hmm.
I know it says but probably good that we have some kind of protection with us.
Indeed. This is my mighty sword. It should protect us from all evils.
Ooh. Does it have a name?
Indeed, it does. This is indeed the king's sword. The blade. An Anduril, reforged from the shards of Narsil.
Not associated with anything that anybody ever knows. Period. Never. Period.
Yes.
Never.
it is.
That's why it's the king's sword.
Also,
made by
if you
China
look
TM.
closely, yes, if you look closely at the hilt, it says "Made in China."
And as the three heroes get ready to travel back to the campground to figure out what this strange occurrence is, that's where we're going to end tonight's stream. And then we'll be back next week for episode 4 of Ghosts of Blue Lake.
Oh,
What is
man.
this? Is this strange creature the thing that attacked them? What the hell is going on? This is so weird and crazy. Oh my god. We're about to go into the break. See
So it
you
is
guys
cool.
next time.
Insects off my mind, cause it feels like they're chewing on my nerves and a voice is screaming, get up, get on the floor, there's a beating frenzy, if you like it, boy, heat up, cause it's going down like super gravity. I can't feel my face, it's alright, just as long as you get what you want, you can take what you want, I'll be fine, just lead me dry with your vampire teeth, don't worry, it's fine. Just take it away. Damn my flesh, you can take the rest. Don't worry, all these punches won't stop till the movie goes, only goes, only. Ripped everything away, ripped everything away. I never had a spine left to tell you to regurgitate the time you ate, you selfish fucking kid. Don't worry, it's fine, I don't need that blood anyway, just take it away. Damn my flesh, you can take the rest. Don't worry, all these punches won't stop till the movie goes, only goes, only. Bleed me dry with your vampire teeth. Don't worry, it's fine, I don't need that blood anyway, just take it away. Damn my flesh, you can take the rest. Just leave me, don't worry now. These motions won't stop till I'm only bones, only bones, only bones. Only bones. Only bones, only bones, only. You gotta do it now. You gotta do it now. If you could. J'aime arriver le monde à venir, mais sur leur pancarte notre avenir, devoir se battre pour la même liberté. Mais c'est pas la vie qu'on voulait, c'est du néant que vient leur rancœur. Leur cité noire coule sur nos couleurs, à toujours faire des choix pour exister. You gotta do it now. You gotta do it now. You use your disgrace, so it's out anyway. It's not your choice to make. Freedom being good within your crowd. Essaie de nous briser, de faire nos vérités. On reste rancœur derrière mes sourires. Les rois se déchirent sur l'échiquier, les fous n'ont plus envie de jouer. Ça veut réduire l'amour au silence, au lieu de faire taire l'ignorance. Faisons du bruit sur leurs pensées, pour nos libertés. It is your disgrace, I will shout anyway. It's not your choice to make. Free like being good within your crowd. Essaie de nous briser, de faire nos vérités. On restera sur pied, quoi qu'il advienne, même si on enseigne. Sortira de l'ombre. Tu peux me détester, je sais que l'on restera debout, quoi qu'il advienne, même si on enseigne. On sortira de l'ombre. On a fait le tour des raisons, on n'a plus rien à perdre. L'amour n'est pas une question, si je l'aime, lui ou elle. It is your disgrace, so it's out anyway. It's not your choice to